when you begin to talk about characteristics that manifest unbelievable character or incredible results, usually what happens is people have this defining persona and this presentation of being a superhero and having this life-altering moment with the crowd being set and the stage being set and so much virtuosity and so much appeal and so many magnificent things happening. And the reality is, there's a saying, and it means that sometimes courage means waking up and trying again the next day. You see, I think to me, that is aligned with perseverance. Perseverance sometimes is blindly, in the heat of adversity, in the heat of struggle, and personally enduring and suffering and going through some form of trauma to the point where you want to quit, and what you feel is the dwell of the negative mud that's pulling you down and that's got you emulsified in this tension and this regret. And with that, you have the mud that covers the impacts of your eyes. You see, in that moment, you can't see. In that moment, you can't breathe. And in that moment, you have to have the composure not to put the smile on your face and not to, wish for ease, but to just keep going. And sometimes in that moment, you don't even remember your initial or primary reason or reasons why you've even started. You see, perseverance is in the spite of the pain, when you're in the middle of the trench. It's not when you're making the decision and you're at your highest, because that's easy. There's no perseverance needed in day 2 and day 3 when your workout partner has shown up, or when you're seeing results on the scale, or when everything is going right. But see, when the finances get messed up and when you wake up in the morning and you end up in a position where the alarm clock for the 38th time is beeping a little bit earlier and those muscles are a little bit more tired and you're a little bit more frustrated because things aren't exactly happening and paying dividends based on the hard work that you've been doing over and over and over, are beginning to actually feel and manifest and sit at the forefront of everything you do. And when that happens, society, your peers, your loved ones, see, they're not actually trying to pull you down, they're actually trying to save you. And they don't understand that in the midst of trying to save you, what they're actually doing is hindering you further by saying, it's okay, take the day off. You know what? Everyone needs a chance to recover. This is the coping process. You'll get another shot at it. And the reality is the perseverance is sitting in spite of all that pain and making the decision to keep going another day, go another minute, and not do that thing that you feel like doing, which is capping out, quitting, cheating on your diet, or saying the thing that you feel like saying to somebody, and even though they may deserve it, you have a standard and says that I'm going to continue to do this even though I don't understand exactly why, because what is sure to happen is on the other side of that storm, you're going to reach the rainbow, and at the forefront of that rainbow, you're going to reach into that pot of gold, and it's going to restore you, and that is the victory, because that victory is going to end up lifting you. That victory is going to end up bringing you up to a new standard. You're going to have a new level of austerity, and that austerity is going to build a new character, and that is how you get better. See, when you want to become the best version of yourself and have new charactership and new leadership and new genuine authentic power, self-empowerment, that can only happen and that can only manifest itself through the struggle and through the process of pain. And in order to do that, you must be able to endure. So this isn't so much about the enduring, this isn't so much about choosing to voluntarily go through pain, but it is about the recognition, acknowledgement of when you are at the top of a mountain, when you are at the bottom of a trench being pulled down and you can no longer see the sun and you feel the suffocation happening, and when you feel that burden and when you're beginning to lose yourself. If anything, you make the choice to keep going, because even though your eyes are covered, you cannot hear, and you cannot see, you might not even be able to recall the primary reasons why you chose to do the things that you are doing, you will reach the surface and you will reach the summit and you will see the light. And when you do, you will come out a better version and a stronger version. And said no one ever, it wasn't worth it. Choose perseverance.